Hello friends, my name is Kip Moeller and I am here in Zion, Illinois on Labor Day. A lot of you are relaxing with family or friends or traveling on this day. But today I'm here laboring for the Lord in prayer and for His church. And I just think about laboring. What does it mean to labor? Well, we live our lives laboring and working. But what is your life? The Bible tells us that our life is like a vapor. It's here for a little while and then it vanishes away. And when I think about my life and what I want my life to be like, there's a lot to think about, but it's also very simple. Today I'm here at this church that was started by a man named Alexander Dowie. And this whole town of Zion was founded by Alexander Dowie. He was a Scottish man who came over from his ministry in Australia to the US in the 1800s. He had a healing ministry, which means that in his church and in his ministry, people came and God healed them. He would pray for the sick and they would be healed. There are so many incredible testimonies and stories of people who have been touched and healed by God through this ministry. Miracles and wonders happened. And here I am at the church bell. This is called the Zion Prayer Bell. And it says that for many years, the people of Zion in this town came to the church to pray twice a day because this bell would ring at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And it's still a call for us to come and pray. And this reminds me about the ministry, the healing ministry of Alexander Dowie and what he did and how God was alive and working in that ministry. And those people, what did they see? They had motivation to serve God. But what about us? What about you? Look at the times we're living in. What are you thinking about God? What are you thinking about your life and how you're laboring for the Lord? Well, I'm telling you, now is the time to trust in God again. It's not just to say that here in this church or in this town, there was miracles and healings that took place and God was working. No, maybe God's waiting on you. Revival is possible. And now is the time to trust God again. My brothers, my sisters, my friends, no matter what you believe, God created you and God has a plan for your life. And I'm telling you today from inspiration in my heart that now is our time to be able to walk out. Maybe you need to walk out of your house and get off your couch for a minute and trust God again with your life and say, God, I don't know exactly what I'm doing in this season or where you're leading me, but I'm going to trust in you. The Bible says in James chapter 4, verse 8, that if we draw near to God, He will draw near to us. It says, wash your hands, you sinners, and come, draw near to Him. And so I invite you, wherever you are, now is the time, now is the time, now is the time, now is the time. Don't give up. Think about all of the history of this country, all of our ancestors who worked hard and who built this country for us. And now is a chance that we have so much freedom, so many resources and opportunities and creativity and technology. And so what are you doing with it? There's so much that's bidding for your attention. So many movies you could watch, so many new activities or hobbies you could do, different gadgets and things online that are always being invented. But I'm telling you, you have one life to live, and at the end you'll stand before God and give an account of your life that He gave to you and what you did with your breaths. So let me invite you to come near to God and start using your gifts. And maybe you say, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. Or maybe you don't feel that heart of fire or the revival or the desire for prayer that like He's put in my heart. Well, I can tell you, come to my church. Come to the Church of Zion Temple Celebration Center. That's why I started it. It's not about anyone except Jesus. But if you need a start, a fresh awakening, you will find God alive in that church. Maybe that's your first step. Or maybe you are on that step already and you want to use your gifts and you want to get connected. Now is a time not to be lazy and not to hide, but come out and join the work of God.